I am calm. I am at peace. We're playing Outward. How are you? How's it going, folks? My God, I've been turned away from wireless headsets as they've been nothing but trouble. But here we are. We're getting started here, a little bit late. But yeah, I gotta have a bunch of shills extract a ton of money from me. Kind of excited to get through this mission and through the game. I mean, if I was kind of excited that I've hit exactly 100 hours. Stealing Fire's log has been updated. Oh yeah. Do you count as a specialized building? Yes, I hope so. So how's everybody's day going so far? The hours of today have been numerous and belligerent, but here we are. Did I ever put a secondary special house down? I don't believe that I did. Shit.
Can I help you?
I want to buy something. I think things are actually starting to get a little sketchy with the whole not being able to maintain an income. I think getting that building's gonna plateau that so I can go elsewhere and make more money. DJen, how you doing? Still on the path of recovery today. It's more just sound than anything else now. But I also add that I've been sprinting a little bit all day. No rest for the wicked, that's what they say. Sorry. Hungry, was about to cook, and then they had to shut off the water. What? No! I hate that. So wait, they shut down all the water, like, in the middle of the evening? That's messed up. They usually do that in the middle of the day. I mean, unless we're talking about, like, an arterial spray. Which, I wouldn't put it past them. I don't know if it's the same as where you live, but I'm pretty sure that's illegal. They need at least 24-hour notice. But that might just be Washington. Okay. Man, scratchy throat all day. It's probably the biggest issue of this complex. Gets shot off so frequently. I mean, how old are the pipes? Is it a super old place? I think that's going to be the mission. We're going to try to hunt down geodes today. Man, if they made this a city builder thing absolutely mandatory, why did they make the buildings, A, so goddamn huge, and B, why can't I put them anywhere? Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's kind of like a, not to be an apartment apologist, because I'm on the same boat. It's kind of messed up. Especially waiting until the issue arises. That's a valid point. But I do see, like, the difficulty is that it's hard to replace the pipes when someone's living there. Because then you gotta, like, you know, get them somewhere else without water for several days. But DJen, they don't get all the profit that way. We can't have zero income to have better. Yes, I'm sorry, Tree Monster. I've been sick for a couple days. I'm actually on the path of a recovery. Doomkid, how you doing? I'm doing well. I'm recovering being ill. I'm coughing more than necessary. I promise you, I've been not coughing all day, and it's just when I started streaming and frantically running around like an angry chimp that trying to get my headset to work that I was able to, you know, get some coughing going. Nothing like sitting down, settling down to speak for several hours is a good time to, you know, get congestion, get a little scratchy throat. I mean, what would I be if not the authentic experience? How y'all doing? It's good to see you, Tree Monster. Dude, it's good to see you too, Doom Kids. Right. I think... How much money do I have? 0. Yes, I'm gonna go help the town for 2 days, build a positive income, presumably, and then hope that this town is somewhat self-sufficient. Because I came into here with a, thank you. Yeah, on Tuesday, I was completely out of commission, to the point where I slept for 20 hours. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, we're gonna try to get this on a plateau, because I started this DLC with 100 gold bars and several thousand silver, right? And I have spent damn near all of it trying to keep this town alive. Maintaining a very real possibility that I might lose the main mission, and I will consider that a conclusion to this game. But I'm also gonna fight tooth and nail to keep this town alive, because god damn it, they need me.
How can I help you?
Yeah, what are we looking resource-wise? Yeah, minus 100 per day. You're looking pretty scarce. We good on food, though. Alright, do I give him a final infusion? I do not. That's my last 3,000. I'm at the point. I'm seriously considering maybe I start selling enchantments. Maybe my gem store. Do I get rid of my weapon collection? These guys are such goddamn grifters.
So, what are we working on today? This is a relief.
Like, story-wise, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, my guy, canonically in this playthrough, is from Levant, right? The Hero Kingdom, which very clearly does not, you know, concern themselves with the peasant folk too often. Or at least by their virtue, people who don't, I don't know, prove themselves in some fashion. But from there, are you fucking kidding me? It's not all the way done? I am going to go broke. I don't have the money for this. Ah, fine, I'll cut my funds in half. I don't need all of it. I'll start selling assets. No, because I have a minus 100 daily. Fuck it, just give them all of it. I'll make more.
How can I help you?
Oh my god. Let's go out and make more gold. This is rough. Okay, so I spent all this crap. Meta, how you doing? You know, I would be 100% a, honestly, it would be easier if I cheated. But I think that would be absolutely genius. If I get absolutely impoverished and then, like, the mission ends, then that would be the beginning of the actual story. I've just been trying to strive for as long as I could to see what the beginnings are like again. Alright, we're gonna go to the Giants colony. I am convinced they might have cash. And by they have cash, I mean I'm going to be... Exactly, it's the full cycle. Outward is nothing if not the Ouroboros of life. What we are born from is what we descend into. Just a full bum. So what do you think the final thing is? Do I go all the way until I sell all my things, except for the clothes on my back? Or do I even just go out into the wild just completely naked and just... I know, the new one is going to be freaking awesome. I hope it has the same difficulty curve. Less city crafting, I'm going to be answered. It's canceled? 2 days after announcement? I think that would be the biggest troll right before a April Fool's. Oh, one man's canceled is another man's, disappointment? I don't know. Honestly, I strongly agree. I thought there was no way. You know, you say that, but I don't know. I've never actually been to a PAX. Has anybody here been to PAX? Is it actually very fun? Does it have, like... Unless you're, like, a YouTuber or somebody, like, who does all that tryout stuff, is there actually stuff for, like, the random schmo? Me being a random schmo. It sounds like kind of living in the middle of a big city. It's like, it would be really awesome, assuming you had money. Actually, Tokyo Game Show sounds like it would be pretty cool. You mean by ball pit, you mean concrete floor with, you know, air-filled plastic balls, right? Hey, I'm simping to Twitch. We gotta tone that down. I want to be popular here, damn it. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've kind of wondered about that TwitchCon. It's like, are all the booths pay booths? Are they, do you just go in, buy a ticket, and you can just do stuff forever? Like, Universal Studios? I have killed so many of these apes. Just gathering their fur so that I can sell it. So, you know, presumably the Soroban trader can make himself a blanket. Tokyo Game Show. I noticed there's a lot of Final Fantasy VII. Your friend rounded up enough to make a full cast. That is badass. Who are you guys cosplaying as? Or were you also Final Fantasy VII? That's actually kind of awesome. Like, did that include... Oh, and you're about to fight them? Now that is hubris if I've ever seen so. I like it. Does that include the Turks? Did they have those guys? Oh, so like basically you're the one of those guys that go to a Halloween party. And I say one of those guys, I'm one of you guys. Goes to a Halloween party, no costume, just a t-shirt and jeans. Like, what are you? Myself? I've done that from time to time, because usually those Halloween parties are immediately after work. Oh, I hear ya. Yeah, those, it's hard to kind of, like, switch gears. Especially if you're just aiming to go there. Tokyo sounds pretty fun, though. Not a big urban person. I'm more interested in, like, rural Japan, but Tokyo sounds like it's a lot of fun. Very different. A lot Navy. Do we got a lot of Navy folks here? I know a lot of Navy folks. I am not a Navy folk myself. Fucking Doom Snail. Should be disappointed in yourself. Being a snail. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I've actually, I've seen a split. A difference between the career Navy folks and then the guys who just kind of, you know, went through their high school years in the Navy. That's actually one of my brother-in-laws from the Navy. Actually, now that I think about it, both my brothers-in-laws are from the Navy. Jesus. Really? You don't like sand? I find myself ambivalent to sand. It exists. It's irritating, but then, you know, you take a shower. I mean, I don't know. It's a, I'm somebody who loves rocks, so I think by definition I can't hate sand. Because what is sand if not just really small rocks? Oh, yeah. No, I get that. I get the same way if something's, like, particularly sticky, and I just spend way too long, like a tree sap, that just, it never comes off. I hate that. That's one of those, you know, it just makes you feel altogether oogie all day. Wool? I don't know. At that point, I don't think we agree. I do like wool. It is a little bit scratchy, but it is so nice and warm. And let's be fair. Are we talking alpaca wool or are we talking sheep wool? Sheep wool is super soft. I've forgotten the buttons. I am going to die. I am sliding down this mountain. Please, cast the damn spell. No, I just died. I kept pushing the wrong That is a model of a Wendigo with a snake for a head. It's called something else that I've forgotten. But it's kind of a ridiculous, like, it looks like a mammal, but it lays eggs. And those eggs you dip into special sulfur to turn into fertilizer to grow drugs. That's a summary of this story. So you know that, you know, what we're expecting. I kind of like how the special tea here, though, just recovers burnt health, though. That is valuable. And absolutely goddamn free. I'm sorry, does it all do burnt health? Nice. No, no, no. The greasy tea wasn't. There's something called Ambrain. This stuff. So, I haven't actually taken it. So I'll do so right now, actually. I was saying I was going to do that last time, but I was panicking due to a financial crisis. So, let's take a look here. Let's drink that to top our health off, because I don't know what's going to do. So, Ambrain, right here. This is an herb that, when smoked, mitigates the effects of heat and volcanic ash. However, it causes long-lasting side effects. And then, canonically... I'm sorry, was that greasy tea? Yeah, that is literally what it said. That sounds disgusting. Can you imagine, like, a nice hot glass of greasy tea just sliding down your throat? Oh. So yeah, let's go take some drugs, see what this does. I did it. I took the drug. I'm immune to hot water, or weather. I feel like it's not taste-wise, but texture-wise equivalent to swallowing oyster shooters. Which, granted, I like oyster shooters, but... just imagine that, but hot. Ugh, it's like a big warm booger. Never mind, that's gross. Okay. Hey, no problem. Alright, see you in a bit. Sorry for grossing you out. You know, it's a, I mean, you know, it's kind of like that one movie, I think it's called Stellaris, where it was so boring. Like, for the first hour and a half, and then the director's like, yeah, I did that on purpose, so people would, like, the people who wouldn't appreciate the movie would just leave. Basically, we're front-loading with, we got booger talk, we got fart talk, we got bad oogie food. The people who stick around, you're the true audience. And I appreciate you. Actually, I legitimately do. I make that into a joke, but it's not, but... That's one of those jokes I can't do with a straight face yet. Soon. Soon I'll give a matter of just like, yeah, I'll deal with it. To be able to just like, yeah, I'll just casually make an insulty joke and then just not have to go back on it immediately. I just don't like it. I don't like railing on people too much. Personally. Okay, so get into Giantville. We're going to sell the stuff there. Kill everything else. Sell the stuff there. I think that's my plan. To financially pull myself up from the bootstraps. Walk uphill both ways. Just solve my problem by not being poor anymore. But yeah, this has been like kind of a huge journey. I very much like this game. I'd be excited if the town building portion was done so we can actually do the, you know, missions part of the story, but I think that's the only thing that's putting a damper on this mission. And town building in general is the fact that it's mandatory. It's one of the reasons why it kept me out of Cyberpunk, believe it or not. That's a game I tried 3 times, and I finally 100% given up on. Like, that is not a game for me. I have a friend who 100%ed it, absolutely loved it. I couldn't even get past, like, you know, the first couple hours. And for me, it was like, I mean, it was a collection of things. But it was the brain dance segments of anybody who's actually played it. I could not stand the fact that those were not optional. They were roadblocks, and they were so long. And there were several of them. And then another one of my friends sells was like the game will open up, and you know, once you get past the tutorial period, it's like, well, I've been playing for 4.5 hours. How long is the tutorial, people? Oh, you got a couple hours left. I'm like, oh, hell no. If it takes that long to get out of the damn tutorial, I'm pretty sure I'm not in the game. But then again, on the other hand, I've actually attested that I very much enjoy slow burn things, air quotes. Like, you know, slow burn movies, slow burn horror games, slow burn well, music, I guess, books. Like, how to tell a story. But there's just something about just, like, you can't slow burn the entire way, right? It's like, oh yeah, the game will get really good by the end. It's like, yeah, but I gotta enjoy getting to the end, right? What are your guys' thoughts on that? It's I know you guys mentioned that above story, gameplay above all else is most important. But, yeah, exactly, by the end. But that's also historically the weakest point in these games, too. Because they got everything front-loaded, because so few people actually beat games these days, that they just, you know, everything tapers off by the end. Nope, that's not a front door. Fair. Now, riddle me this. No, that's valid. That's valid. Although, the ending can definitely make a good game into an amazing game. I can go that far. Take Final Fantasy VIII. Maybe this is an unpopular decision. But one of the synopsis I can say for the game is, like, if you play the game and didn't beat it, you played an alright game. It was pretty good. But if you actually go through all the way to the end, beat it, and, like, kind of digest the story, you've beaten an amazing game in that case. It's not the destination, but the journey. That is absolutely valid, actually. And how they tell the story along the way. And honestly, the conclusion is the hardest part of a story to tell, so there is that. Do any of you trade in wares? I understand that I'm in a bath.
Hello, my friend.
Don't you talk to me in that tone of voice. You are very tall. But then again, it's not the destination but the journey. But nothing drives the journey but a golden destination. Isn't that the true? Like, one is not convinced to walk the path unless they see something nice at the end. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill these things. Oh my god, they do so much damage. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. To hell with you. I don't even know. Oh. Ha. I think I'm dealing with withdrawal symptoms. What is that? But that's another part of me playing this. One, I missed an Elden Ring day, so that weighs heavily on me. But B, I just beat Radahn, so now Elden Ring's actually, like, new to me again. So that has been hot on my mind all day. I might be making some nice and crass decisions to be playing more Elden Ring soon. I'm probably going to be selling the majority of this stuff. For desperate, I'm sorry. Can you turn banana into a jam? Isn't that just, like, banana mush at that point? I'm going to sell my last fix. I gotta kick the habit. I can't let it rule me, man. I like how they sell all the noble stuff. I feel like that's fitting. Like, who the hell are you, What's this backpack? Sure. I made 44 silver. We're saved. You gonna heal me? Nah, alright. But yeah, let's focus on this. Aside from the financial crisis, and as I was saying before I decided to go run to my death, was the fact that I'm pretty sure my allies that they wanted me to sign up for were actually the, yeah, what is this status ailment? Yep, dispirited. Oh no. There we go. That did nothing. What? How do I stop being dispirited? But yeah, sorry, I keep getting derailed from my thought. Yeah, so I kept over here. I think I was supposed to be talking to the nobles to give them a care package because, you know, volcano erupted. And the only reason I came by was to you know, meet up with them. But then I bore witness to them being murdered by the rebellion of the commoners, decided that those commoners were actually the ones who were, you know, in charge then. So I kind of followed them to a new town. And then, I suppose, convinced myself to build it for them. But now I'm finding out that the nobles are still around, right? Calling us rebels and whatnot. So now I'm kind of torn. It's like, am I just a bandit now? Because I am basically fighting the noble hierarchy here in order to establish a rebellion into leadership in hopes that they maintain an alliance with Levant, of whom are also a bunch of bourgeoisie, you know, elitists. Which just by, you know, those two faction differences alone makes that unlikely. A prayer claymore. Okay. I feel like these things are worthy of consideration as I actively question my my input in this adventure. I mean, I guess that's kind of fitting for my character, though. Like, he keeps saying that he's breaking out of the status quo. He's doing things his own way. He's breaking off on his own. He went off to the kingdom that promised personal merit is going to be the cause for your rise and fall. Immediately left. Got scammed out of a house. Basically lost a ton of money. Had to claw his way out. Immediately swore fealty to the queen. I'm not going to sugarcoat that part. I didn't hesitate. And then, after all that is done, I fought in their war to crush the commoners. And stopped my best friend from being part of a coup. Against the very queen of whom I just met and swore fealty to. Because I ran away from one rulership. Oh, and then went to war with that same hometown, by the way. Needless to say, I believe my character is a man of very conflicted loyalties. Perhaps misguided, even. Hippo battle. Well, I'm a little upset that you just stared at me, but okay, I'll take it. My stamina is not up to par. Oh, there's the Amberane withdrawal. Okay, I thought I was gonna get off scot-free. Pick up that raw meat just so it can rot in my backpack. Let's see what this is all about. Stamina regen? Oh, God. That is so bad. Drink me my greasy tea, please. So, you know, I would actually counter that statement, Mad Hat, is not about the destination, it's about the journey. But it's not until you get to the destination that you can reflect upon the journey and realize all the mistakes you made on the way. You bear witness to the character that you turned into, for good or for ill. For it is your decisions who dictate who you are. Now, keep in mind, I say this under the guise of, you know, I know what I'm talking about. When even that's tenuous at best. Nah. Fucking laser jellyfish. I'm not into it. Are these the super ones, the yellow? I can't remember if yellow is super or purple. Ow. Must you? I'm immune to damage, but still able to be knocked on my ass, it would seem. Oh, that's a good way to block damage. I like it. Die! I don't have the stamina for this. There we go. Mistakes don't outweigh the enjoyment. Oh, okay, that's fair. It's even possible that mistakes may improve the enjoyment. That's definitely true, because what better way is a, yeah, that was ridiculously close. What is that, 3 hit points? And I have a new ailment. That's now gone. Oh my god, what just happened to me? Apparently that was the bomb status. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I don't know about that status ailment. Unable to go further. You realize to your horror that you dragged yourself deeper in this dangerous place. Oh, good. Oh. Oh, nice. I guess now's the question. Was my life enhanced by exploding? At least I got a Jep Strink. Keeping that one on a, Wait, why does a knight's corpse have a miner's outfit? I don't know how I feel about that. You know, that little monster thing's usually free food. I can use free food. I'm actually, realistically, I came in here specifically because there's a couple of, no. There's a couple of those, things that have, stones. And I believe if I get the stones, I could possibly, I can build the, town hall. Because, it'll turn into a geode. Of which I do not have yet. An amethyst geode. What happens if I told you I just want the corpse? You guys can have whatever you want, and I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I do like how they hover around the corpses, but in this instance, it's obnoxious. Oh, they're already looted, you say? Yeah, one thing that I did when I was sick and kind of living in a fugue sake is I just turned on a whole bunch of video essays talking about video games, the Rise of Sierra, the you know, genesis of video games, kind of stuff like that, and people just even arguably waxing poetical about things that just did not matter. I love it. I ate it all up. I became more introspective for the sake of just being introspective. Man, half hour in, I've already died twice. We're on a roll. So what are the chances that a Outward 2 will ramp down the difficulty? Like, make it more accessible to more people, therefore a bigger profit? Because usually, not always the case, but when it comes to, like, RPGs and such, they make them bigger, they make them more graphically fantastic, they make it like you can do more stuff, but the mechanic complexity tends to degrade. Case in point, and even though Bethesda is kind of an outlier in being notorious in that, the difference between Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion, sorry, in that different order, and then a Daggerfall before that. Like, in truth, Daggerfall, yeah, you didn't do much in dungeons, but the character builder was a lot more in-depth. You had more variety in it. Morrowind, you could do more and had kind of that wide range, but it took away some of that depth of character building and some of the variety you have in dungeons simply to, you know, be fucking coherent. And then Oblivion, they shrunk it down more to give it more graphic fidelity and technologically impressive. But it was a lot more simplistic in how you dealt with magic and stuff. And then Skyrim, I'll point out, love the game, but it is not a complex one in compared to the other ones. But I mean, that's only the most popular one. We can kind of go into Dragon Age, right? Or Mass Effect. Maybe Mass Effect's a bad example. Maybe that'll be the one where people can just counter me and say, no, Dansky, you're just simply wrong. Which I do accept as a critique, though I may not obey. You notice those buildings over there got a big old Twizzly thing on the top of it? What do you think that is? What do you think that is? The entire... Is that the oil refinery? I dare say we go on an adventure. Whoa. Almost fell into a crater. I feel like if this DLC was designed to do more dungeon crawling, they would have more dungeons in the area, more accessible, while you're waiting for your houses to be built. Because I feel like there's a lot of closed off places here, and nothing really to do while you're waiting, which is a big bummer. Like, I can't leave or else my town would actually, like, run out of money and die. Granted, that's of a fault of my own, but still. But maybe that's what we need. Maybe I just need to let go. Let them fend for themselves. Let them run to Monsoon. I'm simply enabling their horrible addiction. But I must know what that thing is that spins. I think a sulfur crystal that big would be freaking terrifying. And especially stinky. In fact, this entire caldera probably smells awful. What the hell is this place? There's a castle? Where's our castle? How have I never seen this? Well, obviously we're gonna bust our way in. I got bills to pay. Oh, I know where I am. I'm over here. Well, I got bills to pay. There's a merchant here. I'll take it. So presumably, once I build that general store, or whatever store I'm making, it'll get my town income plus 100, which will balance out the malice I have, which is minus 100 at the moment. So, in theory, I will be able to leave, make a whole bunch of money, come back, have my village still be there, and then come back with actual profits. Just as long as all the gains are in the positive, I think I'll be okay. Couldn't help but notice, you don't got any cash. Shit. I'm taking the ruby back, buddy. And my ham. Thank you. Good day, sir. You are too impoverished for me. I must leave. I cannot be condescending enough to interact with you. For I, well, was once wealthy. No longer. Mole pig. I don't know. Would you guys live well in a world knowing mole pigs exist? I feel like that's a commitment of the mind. Like, having molehills in your yard's bad enough, but can you imagine one the size of a goddamn Buick? I'm gonna pound some potions. It's a shame I don't have any more get hit less hard potions. Woohoo! That, decay damage is a lot. Woohoo! Okay. I doubled down that a varnish stuff is quite powerful with this spear. Granted, that one creature cost about 150 bucks, but, you know, we're not going to dwell on that too hard. But I'm going to steal his eggs and probably sell them for 8 gold. That'll surely make up for my losses. They're good old salty eggs. Ugh. Can you get off the hillside, please? Get wrecked. I say with as much undeserved a, it's a tor crab. Basically, that thing is a giant fiery volcano crab that, drops, like orb eggs in, holes full of salt. They apparently have, basically, spicy meat, which actually sounds delightful. Have you ever heard of an animal that's naturally spicy? That sounds crazy. But yes, they also got crazy extendable necks, like kind of some sort of regressed turtle. I find them generally repugnant, but somewhat how delightful. It's one of the few enemies in this area. So basically, they got Wendigo with the snake head. They got those turtle hermit crabs. They got the battle hippos of various elements. They got the laser jellyfish. And no bandits. Oh yeah, and these fire guys. Oh yeah, there's no bandits because there's giant Planet of the Apes lightning monkeys. And I've grown to disdain those fire monkeys, I'll be honest. Or lightning monkeys, I should say. Sorry, I was looking at fire and then thinking what element I needed. We're gonna head back, liquidate our assets into funds, and then go out for another excursion. Dump every penny we have into this town, because god damn it, I don't have a choice. For I am a hero, and I'll not let these people die. I said, without feeling that to be true. What is up this path? I don't think I've ever walked up here. Oh, okay. It's the little house we can go inside. No, it's a different house, but here we are. Where the hell are we? We are close to the oil refinery. Oh yeah, it's another detail. There's an oil refinery here. I can only get into the entrance. I can't go deeper into it. Much to my mild annoyance. There we go. Be you a rock. I need rocks. Hell yeah. Gotta go back with the spoils. Be very, very quiet. Now, I know what you guys are saying. DLCs are completely optional. But then again, is it? This was advertised as the definitive edition. So naturally, I feel like I would have to get the definitive experience. Can you say that with a smattering of pride? Can I truly look myself in the eye and say this is optional? Nay, I say. Be there a mountain, do I walk around? Yeah, I saw my stamina and I decided, no, Hippo, not today. So I need to go more south. But I gaze upon a lava pool, and I do not think I can pass. Although I do like the glowing ambience. Won't deny that. Although now that I'm complaining about it, well, really, for the most of the stream, let's go on the flip side and say how, just playing devil's advocate to myself, maybe this is kind of a genius idea, right? So when you beat an RPG, you basically have all the resources, you have everything to be, like, super powerful. You got all the most powerful stuff. So what does a DLC do to challenge a full-on, like, you know, epic player? The answer isn't obvious, I don't think. Good old greasy tea. Yeah, I don't think the answer is obvious, in a way. Merely to the fact that, you know... Wait, what? Unusual knuckles? What? These cracked chromium knuckles are ruined by dry blood that can't just be washed off. I think I found a secret weapon. I mean, I'm kind of torn. Do I sell it to keep the town going, or do I see this one to the end? I mean, I don't use fist weapons, I guess. Kind of want to see what they are. I still got to build a legendary sword. I might do that with an actual sword character, though. I've been a fan of the spear in this one. Lord Poke, reign supreme. I feel like a halberd build would be absurdly powerful in this game. They got a lot of cool sweep attacks. Mix it up with the battle monk. Probably wreck things. Especially the raw damage that they put out. Alright, we're almost to the town, I believe. I just have to stop short of these quartz veins. There we go. I do want to go back into those quartz veins, but I do also know that those are snail caves. I have the wherewithal and I have the tools to beat the snails. But the question lies, do I want to beat the snails? I also like the chain bunting. It really sells the actual, you know, the vision of freedom I'm trying to portray here. Say, this is a place for the working class, for the average Joe. Don't these links hold the world together? Oh yeah, those butterflies actually are consistent throughout the game. Those butterfly spots, if you put a tent there, it's completely protected. You don't have to guard for the night in order to prevent random encounters. It's kind of a cool mechanic. In this game, they use butterflies often to signify magic stuff. Look at that, 240? I'm never going to use this. Let's be fair. Yeah, I didn't even find that out by myself. Somebody told me before. It's like, hey, what's up with these butterflies? And they were nice enough to tell me the mechanic. But it's kind of funny, too, because, like, you got these nice, pretty little butterflies in the middle of a goddamn desert, in the middle of this blasted caldera. It's like, yeah, there's no way these things are not significant. I feel like I want to eat the banana jelly. Boom. So, what's it gonna take for you guys to build this building faster? Do I gotta buy a whip? Okay, I'll put this in my forever hold. Do you know one thing I could do to make a lot of cash? Turn in this quest. I actually beat the last DLC and left before actually turning in the final quest and getting the last reward. And that's probably quite a bit of money, I'm gonna be honest.
How can I help you?
No, I'm gonna talk to you, the prospector.
So there you are. Let's see about wonderful news.
Yes, I got the geode!
Now, what critters? Excellent.
Petrified. Okay, it seems like a gargoyle got those mole pigs. Some of their organs are petrified. We can't eat them, but those stored organs will come in handy.
Here's what we need.
I'm sorry, why are the stored organs gonna come in handy? What the frick? Petrified mole pig organs are easily absorbed nearby corruption. Well, you're going in there. Yes. Which quest? All the quests are timed, actually. Well, most of them, I guess. Because, there's, like, a soft, timing that goes on here. The timing in this one, 150 days is absolutely absurd. But, this one is, in this installation, about 150 days, more efficient solution to do something, I've forgotten. But, in order to do that, I need to, construct these things, and then it's going to go forward in 150 days. So once I build these two specialized buildings, then I can proceed in the actual quest. but I desperately need to not go broke in that time.
So, what's on the agenda today?
Yeah, you robbing me blind? How's that for your frickin' agenda? Goddamn bandit. Alright, I'm gonna get, I might be spending all my resources, but I'm gonna get the town hall going. Or at least the first stage of it. So that once I get a, another infusion of cash, we can at least, break even. That's the hope, at least. Do it. Ah, they're only gonna survive for 8 days. That's okay. I just need to do another jaunt. I'm gonna sleep for 1 day. Well, half a day. Then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to, Snail Village. Massacre the snails. Get all that loot, come back. And hopefully that'll fund me enough for yet another day. Oh, you know what? Let me check something. Ah, see? Okay, so here's the tough part. If I commit 7 days to build this completely, it is only getting it to phase 3. I'm only in construction 2. So I would have to pay more money to get it finished, right? Note how I have 840. If I did 7 days, I'll be down to 140. Therefore, I would have 1 day to actually get it done. And yet, I finally begin to realize the ball and chain that I am equipped with. Good God. So I need to go get more money now. All in the hopes to make the store so I can actually get my, I actually have, so look in here. This took about 15 days per phase, and there's 3 phases. So you get a cash infusion, or cash and resource infusion, which starts it off for like 15 days each, and that'll complete a phase. So once this is done in 7 days, then I pay another, I think, 1,500 to start phase 3, and then in another 15 days, and then it'll finish. And then with this store, one of the advantages that it gives me
How can I help you?
would be, see how my funds are minus 100 per day? And also note my food is, oh no. Oh no. Two days worth of food. Let's go get but I'm pretty sure this mission is only timed in the fact that my resources are dwindling, right? So I don't actually have more days. I mean, I'm day 389. But I started here on day, like, I don't know, 300. I'm in a financial mess. Alright, quick, Dundon. We're going over to those blue crystals. I don't have time to be picky. This is desperation talking. I'm considering starting gambling in order to solve my financial woes. I gotta just make the big one. Give me the slot machines. The jackpot's awaiting. If I spend my last 600, surely the odds will be in my favor. I'm entitled to that victory. But yeah, right now I don't have a deadline per se. I'm basically fighting my resources from going to 0. You know, up until I can actually balance out that financial disparity. Once I actually do that and actually even out my cash, then every dollar that I put in will stay. So I'd be able to make a stockpile and actually like buy food, upgrade those buildings. Right now I'm building a town hall, which gives me the opportunity to tax my citizens, which would increase how much funds I get in a day. So I'm fighting really hard to tax these people, for they have taken enough from me. God. I feel like over the course of the game, I've become the thing I ran away from. Ah, the pigs. Drink a cheap one. I don't like how that did not hit both of them. Ow. I'm slightly embarrassed that I got hit by him at all. I mean, he's a fucking hippo. Oh, I got both of them. There we go. Okay, can you stop hitting me? Just a freaking opportunity? Ow. What the hell was that? These are actually some of the easier enemies. Despite the fact that they hit like a truck. Don't you fuck with me, snail. I am not in the mood for you. I swear to God, I'm gonna make your entire species extinct. I will fry you in butter. I can't believe I made that scot-free. Let's get that healing potion going. Let's get that stamina potion going. Let's, I guess, guzzle this guy. And then one of these. Now what, Snail? You did this to yourself. I didn't have to fight you. And yet, here we are. This is your fault. You should be a... Oh, I hate these snails. Die, you son of a bitch. There we go. What are they called? Gastrocins. I mean, apparently they're all about eating. I like how they have gems, though. That's worth cash. Right now, the only opportunity I have is to judge monsters by their value to me. I can see them as nothing else but walking dollar signs. Risk, reward. For I can afford no less. Compassion is for the rich. And I no longer fill their ranks. But yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of slightly genius in a way, if you think about it. Is what is a way to make a the end game absolutely more difficult, so you get a good, fresh experience from a top-level character? Well, one way, this game is all about wealth, equipment, and a money. That's the only level-up options you have. So once you take that sort of stuff away, with this, desperate attempt to build a town, basically just took all my money away, all my resources, and now I have to find a way to survive. Somewhat frantically, frankly, because I did let that finance get away from me. Was there a dungeon door here? No, it's up one level. Oh, and sorry, Tree Monster. One of the reasons why I don't actually know how many days I have left is because one of the options to speed up the city builder element is I can devote 7 days to help them build, which just fast forwards time up to 7 days. So basically, you just spend 7 days worth of resources of whatever your pluses and minuses are, and then your buildings develop for 7 days. And then, you know, you can go out and adventure again for new loot. And complete the endless cycle. Chalcedony. Okay, last time I was here, this dungeon kicked my ass. It is time for revenge. Beetles. Fuck you, snail. Also, I've forgotten that this is, ow, a very cold dungeon. I do not have a lot of cold resist, which may eventually become a problem. You know, I feel like that meat's not really carrying the day when it comes to just eat the banana jelly. Oh, well, fine. Well, healing potion it is. That's all I got. You son of a bitch, snail. There we go. Get him! Ow. You don't like that, do you? Well, that killed me outright. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. And they teleport me back to town. Of course they do. But that's okay. I actually picked up a ton of gems. And, oh, wait. You lean against a large chalcedony. It suddenly comes loose, and you fall to the ground. It shatters into a dozen of little shards. Freezing pain. What? That's later. Picks the shards of frozen crystals from your flesh. Shakes her head. God. Can we talk about the fact that you can play this game in hardcore mode? Who's actually done a full playthrough in hardcore?
Can I help you? Can I help you?
I'm sorry, was that only 9 each? So not worth it. Geez, some of this stuff is not worth any money. And horrendously not worth the effort it took to get it, for sure. Oh, and I have a cold. Lovely. Drink our needle tea. Feed them my gold bars.
So, what's on the agenda today?
Just feed them everything. Okay, I got 1,000, so I can go 7 days.
So, what are we working on today? We're grateful to you.
That was a mistake. This town is starving to death. I did not buy enough food. I was hasty. Oh no. Oh no. Hey guys. Talk to me about how much money you have, please. I can go get bananas for you.
So, what's on the agenda today?
Oh no. Just enough to survive today. Let's go get some cash. Let's look realistically at what we got. I mean, I don't need all my tourmalines. I got a Tsar Stone I don't need. Like, really. I'm not using these. Not using that. I mean, we don't need the petrified wood. Iron, never gonna use it. Cult bones do need to hold on. Metallized bones, that might be worth something. $19 bottles of wine, don't need that. Bunch of crystal powder, sure. Don't need these. We've reached that stage of a, Actually, wait. I'm gonna go sell this to the other guy. He has more cash and all he sells is gold bars. So he'll have a fresh coffer.
How can I help you?
Cool. 4 gold bars. You are really busting my chops, guy.
So,
And now let's give all that money right back. Cool. We can live to see another day. 3 days. So how much does this cost? Why is that still 5 days? I don't understand. Oh, did it pull me away the moment the town started starving? Well, that's a problem. Well, crap. Let's go make some more money. Oh, this is brutal. But of the things that are worth the most, I believe it's a lot of the gems. So I should be going around mining as much as I can. Not necessarily for the ore itself, but for the gems that I have a chance of getting. Maybe if I loop around and find those things. I'm going to try to be out the outer world more. See if I can find more of those resource nodes. That's my strategy. And sure, maybe I'll start selling smokeweed. I'm doing it. I'm going all Breaking Bad here. I'm going to be hanging outside of church functions, trying to sell the dope to the kids. Yeah, we got a ruby. So each ruby is worth 60, I believe. Hackmanite, which comes from the mana nodes, is worth 50 each. Sapphires are worth 40 each, but you get those from snails, but those are maybe worth more. Or maybe fighting them is not worth the potential loss of time. So in your typical city builder, this is what's called a tantrum spiral. It's basically one thing goes wrong, making other critical functions stop because that thing's going wrong. But because the other critical functions stop, then it makes everything go worse, and therefore more things stop, therefore making everything worse, until everything collapses. So now we're trying to break away from a tantrum spiral. And the town's the one having a tantrum. Then being like, oh, I'm starving to death. Oh, I can't do this myself. I mean, come on. You guys have been fucking wounded for months. Be less wounded. Go to Monsoon. Oh, you know what? I need to equip this. I'm sorry, what? Oh, right. I can't guard because there's butterflies here. This is the point in the game where I really question whether my character actually gives a crap about these NPCs or not. Due to my character's actions, probably yes. Due to the flippant disregard I'm going to give to their lives, no. Alright, I might need to get a line of pickaxes as those are available. Or maybe do I go into the dungeon? High risk, high reward. That is the name of the game. I say we do it. We need the cash. Maybe we'll find weapons. Those, if we find a decent enough weapon, those are like 80 apiece. And that can carry us through quite a bit. Also, I don't think there's much in the way of wall hacks going around here. Now, unfortunately, I've got myself in such a place where if I leave, I doom the town to death. If I leave, actually, the map area. So I can't leave to do the horror shuffle, as I've been enlightened about. Which is a bummer, because that would be a good way to make a lot of cash very quickly. In fact, I could even, the horror shuffle's nice, but I'd actually be able to go to Harmattan and do the golem shuffle. Just constantly sell a golem rapiers. In fact, I'd probably go so far as to say it's probably less convoluted than a making horror weapons for roughly the same cost. Just the difference being 4 equipment mixed together instead of I think 6 and 2 main tiers of a equipment. Come hither. Tither and yon. Ow. I feel like my damage immunity should have made me resistant to those green balls. Did I get hit by both? You son of a bitch. I just can't stand toe-to-toe to these guys. I'm also dying. He gave me the plague. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, maybe this town's doomed. In fact, I might do it. What do you think? Should I go to Enmarco Forest? Should I come back to a dead, desolated New Sirocco? I mean, that kind of feels like giving up, though. Well, actually, that's because that's exactly what that is. Oh, I'll have to, truly wallow in the thoughts of despair first. I'm picking these particular tents because they actually fill my food and water, which is nice. Actually, hold up. Oh, wait. Yeah. All right. I mean, I suppose I'll go fight a damn hippo. I don't know, but there's something about karate kicking a hippo in the face that is somewhat satisfying. Good. I'm glad that hits like a truck. Really, I am. I will not die to a damn hippo. I'm out of skills. There we go. Well, that's worth some money. So I didn't leave completely empty-handed. Only mostly empty-handed. Okay, I gave the town about 3 days worth of food. I gotta be careful with how long I stay sleeping. Alright, what am I up against? I mean, those snails are still a problem. But are they an insurmountable one? No, I gotta be up here. Whoa, the hippos are fighting the snails? Oh, hell yeah. I am so going to loot the victor. Who wins in this fight? This is weirdly majestic. Why is that hippo on fire? Oh, of course, the snail frickin' wins. He's healing. Loot him. I did not push the right buttons in sequence. Give me that. And give me frickin' anything. This. And this. Do more damage. Don't get hit! Of course I'm fighting two of them. Of freaking course. One down. Do I run or do I... No, that's gonna hit me. No, okay, we're good. I don't even know why you're healing. Oh, shit! Okay, we're running. I'm poisoned. I got plague. No! It killed me too fast. I did that to myself. I got greedy. I saw an opportunity. I tried to go for it. It was not a good one. A hunting crew, you say? Well, maybe some of us ought to starve to death. You ever think about that? Let's go Levant style. Let's actually build
Can I help
for
you?
merit.
Can I help you?
Yes, give me another pickaxe. And that's that. It's damn near 200 bucks. Not nearly enough. Jesus. Not enough food stockpiled. Excuse me?
So, what's on the agenda today?
I see. I see. I think this is it. I think we lost.
How can I help you?
God damn. In order to get 1 day of food, that's half of my funds. And in 2 days, those funds disappear. Can I sell timber? Like, we got trade routes, don't we? Oh, it's the houses that killed me. Damn it, I think we lost. Let's do it. We're sleeping for 2 days. We're gonna see the end. See what happens. I'm kind of excited to be reveling these guys' disappointment. Because at the end of the day, I'm just going to leave the Caldera and live in my house that I own in every single city. Alright, folks, what do we got?
So, what's on the agenda
Nope,
today?
one more day. One more day. This is my character going into a deep depression, sleeping for 3 days, waiting for the end. The one thing he was unable to be a hero to. Baldric, he has succeeded in so many ways. But here, he has failed.
How can I help you?
Now what? Although I may have learned something very important. Is it possible to lose? No journal updated?
So, what's on the agenda today?
No resources? Can I not lose? Wait, what? So I could have left this whole time, let that run down to 0, not wasted all my money.
So, what are we working on today?
Oi, over here. Wonderful news.
I could have done this the whole time.
Perhaps.
Oh my god. I'm free! I'm free! We're going to Harmattan. Back to my
Can
house.
I help you?
Oh wait, I don't have any money.
Yes.
Oh, do I have
Farewell,
200?
My friend. Farewell, my friend.
Nope, I got 100. But I can sell some of this. So basically, this just stalled the building of the town. I don't know what else I want to sell, though. I mean, some of this is like my trophy rack. I'll be honest. I like how I have 3 bedrolls. I'm gonna sell all those. And all 17 of those. I didn't realize I had all those.
Can I help you? Yes. Farewell, my friend.
I want to buy exactly 4. Although, have you ever gone to a road trip and only brought exactly what you needed? I feel like that's a recipe for a bad idea. Wow, I have just
Can I
enough to
help
travel.
Can I help you? Yes.
I guess if I come back, maybe they're dead. I feel like I've found a little bit of an exploit in this game. Alright, didn't realize it was still winter here. That's rough. I think Baldric here's lost a lot of sympathy for the homeless. Oh yeah. Let's refill my water skin with my indoor plumbing. Show them to not give me a damn house. did just notice, I don't think the Wandering Trader shows up on the overworld in Harmattan. I could be wrong. Wow, that is blindingly white. Ah, feels good to be back. Uh-oh. There's gonna be very manageable monsters to fight. Oh yeah. I forgot. These guys are prolific around here. There we go. So that's kind of a big thing about the DLC of the Caldera. Is basically the challenge isn't the monsters. Mind you, the monsters are a challenge, don't get me wrong. As they're all kind of bullshit. But the real challenge lies in the fact that you go in and it's an economic challenge. Like you're trying desperately to just eke out a living. As you know, you got this parasitic town just absolutely draining all your resources. Although, caveat, draining all my resources. I did not plan the town well. I didn't realize the impact, financial impact, having a couple extra houses would have. And that eventually brought to its downfall. Which I suppose is, you know, probably why you shouldn't just give everybody the ability to build a town. But I'm gonna make just enough money to go back and see if it has ended the game. I do want to get my final reward from this, though. The actual good DLC. Also, no, I'm not freezing to death. That's kind of impressive. I've, like, developed some sort of innate cold resistance that I've not... I mean, I guess the sun's up. Yeah, winter is fading. As things are subtly becoming green and yellow. Nice. What a beautiful peek into spring. What do you think? I got 141. Once I get enough stuff, I can pawn off with stuff. Go back to Caldera, and then we'll be able to call it for the game itself. Call it mostly beaten. Because I do intend to make other characters in this. It is a great game. I just feel like 100 hours with the same character. It's run its course. We're good. I can go into the Caldera again later on and plan it better. And I'll still have new stuff to explore, so that's cool. can make my millions off of eels. That's the future. Has anyone ever tried jellied eels? It's a very stereotypical thing. But I can't imagine what that would taste like. I wonder if I would have been able to keep my finances up higher, more consistently, if I decided to fight the monkeys instead of the snails. The snails are not worth it. They have the plague. They do all this damage. They have like a personal healing matrix, which is not great. Well, I believe I've ground out enough of those little bug-eyed monsters. I can get at least 200, get back to the caldera, see what happened. And we'll draw out a conclusion. I suppose this game came in with a whimper and left with a storm. The main campaign is really good. How it starts you off, how it goes on the adventure, going to all these new places, and, you know, the different factions, the different points of view of the main story. The environmental storytelling is phenomenal. How dangerous the dungeons are is awesome. This DLC was really cool, having, like, one giant interconnected cliff. Dungeon to go through was awesome. Incredibly well built, well crafted. I loved every minute of it. Can't say I love the caldera. Just for the fact that you know, that city building, making it, just crucial to progress. Like, oh yeah, just buy 10 remarkably expensive buildings. And, that, therefore, will actually give you the action mission. I feel having that as a roadblock to progress was especially with the time it took to build the buildings, was very much a buzzkill in the whole adventure thing. You look like a trader. Can I trade with you? No.
Need something?
Alright, let's sell this crap. I believe some of this might be worth more if processed into better materials, but whatever. You know what? Screw it. Oh, again, sell all these. We're concluding the game, damn it. I don't need to carry all this. Then we'll get 4 trail rations, and we'll head back.
Greetings, friend. Yes, damn. Yes. Farewell, my friend.
Oh, damn it.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
Why am I going to Cerzo? I don't want to go to Cerzo. Whatever. But with that, I'm probably going to call the stream a little bit early as we draw to a conclusion to the game. This was fun. I mean, the adventure was awesome. The game itself is really cool. It's just a, how did I get an infection? Alright, whatever. But with that, this ends the journey of Baldric. Spearmaster, Lich Killer, leader of, well, not leader, true friend, and a, oh, I'm sure he's other things too. But, with that, we're going to draw a close. Outward has been awesome. We might come back to it another time, give it a little while, see, maybe closer to Outward 2. Not sure. But we'll see how that goes. But with this has been Baldric. I have been Little Dansky. And I bid you all good night. We got our 2 core games, so we're going to be playing those for the rest of the time. So, have a good night, folks. Take it easy. Night, D-Gen. I know it'll be a short one. Tomorrow is Friday, so hopefully that'll be a longer stream. Take it easy, guys.